Yeah, I'm just really proud of the performance the players put on today. They've worked extremely hard in just this past week to get better, and I think that today was our best team performance yet, and we just keep getting better every day, and that's what we've talked about since last year. So just really, really proud of them and all their hard work.
So many good numbers today, and we'll get to those in a second on the individual side, but a big number that jumps off the screen is the 24 draw controls, the 24-5 edge, and draw controls meaning that y'all have possession almost whenever you needed it. How important was it for you to really establish dominance in the circle today?
Yeah, we talked about that and setting the tone from the very first draw, and that's what we did every single time. Even the draws that they ended up with, the few, we put pressure on, and those were close calls. So this draw team has put in a lot of work, and again, consistently have gotten better, and the chemistry there is really important and something that continues to build day in and day out.
Coach, it was actually Canton that gets on the board first, and their goalie kind of made some big saves early in that first quarter. Were there any nerves in kind of the first opening NCAA tournament for basically everybody in the program?
Yeah, I definitely think that we were holding our breath a little bit those first couple minutes and playing a little bit tight, but once we were able to gain control and put that first goal in the back of the net, you could just see the confidence everyone had in each other.
Morgan, we'll start with you individually. Career high points today, but it all kind of started on the free position. How important is that aspect of your game, and what was going right today?
Just making sure that to get in there and fake, we work on that a lot in practice, and a lot of our plays that we work on as a team have to do with getting in and faking and always finishing off those free positions. So it's really important to get points up on the board, and free positions are a huge opportunity to do that.
And how were you able to kind of help disrupt Canton anytime their goalie made a save and they tried to get into transition? The Stevens midfield was really kind of up to the task and forcing turnovers and disrupting their clear attempts. So what was going right in that midfield today?
Like Coach said, a lot of it comes down to chemistry and communication. We had a great scout on players that they looked to go to, so people were working really hard to get out on those players, and then once we had those players locked off, we just had a great communication from the attack in one person stepping to ball and then cutting off their nearest passes.
Camryn, 6 goals today, but arguably the biggest goal was the one that set the single season record for the program. Is it nice that it's finally here? It's something that's kind of been talked about a little bit. Does it feel good to have that moment kind of behind you now?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely nice. It feels great, but I think for the team as a whole, this has been a record-breaking season. Like, between our play in the MAC and then our conference play winning it, and now in the NCAA's making this first statement, I think that it's been unprecedented for our team, and I'm really proud of it, and I'm really happy to be here and playing with these girls because they give me the confidence to grow and develop as a player and have all this success. So, yeah.
Coach, to Camryn's point, a record-setting day on the right, 100 career points on the left, team record for goals in a game. How important are those milestones for the program?
I love the individual ones for sure for our players to meet those are special moments, but for this team to come out and play the way they did, to be in the NCAA tournament, those team goals that we're hitting, those are what build a program. And when you have a team that's completely bought in to it being not about those individual stats but about the team stats, and having a season like this is where our success comes from, a team that's bought into that.
Camryn, how good was it, as some folks who maybe don't necessarily get into the game kind of were able to get on the board in that fourth quarter? How good is it for the chemistry, which is something you guys keep talking about, to kind of keep building and really kind of be able to support your teammates like that?
Oh, it's awesome. Everyone loves to see those girls on the field and making plays and doing great. I mean, we wouldn't be the team that we are today if it wasn't for every single person on this team. Like Coach always says, it takes all of us, and it truly does. So it's not just about who's on the field working hard, it's about who's working hard every day in practice, because that's what really prepares us for the games and for the success that we have seen. So just to see those girls having those plays on the field, it really makes everyone so happy, and it builds team chemistry, and everyone loves it.
Morgan, a little bit of time to celebrate and enjoy today, but a big challenge presents itself tomorrow. As student athletes, how do you regroup from tonight and then shift your focus to tomorrow?
Honestly, I think a big thing that helps our team is the way that we all lean on each other so much. I think we've talked a lot about how some teams rely on individuals, and our team, everyone relies on each other and feels comfortable leaning on each other. And I think that this quick turnaround that we're going to have, it is almost essential that we are able to lean on each other and come together and keep the focus, because sometimes people need help in certain areas, and we have such a huge support group, and that will keep us going for tomorrow for sure.
Coach, similar question. What is that turnaround like between enjoying today and then getting ready for what waits tomorrow?
Yeah, right now the team's down celebrating with families, and we talked about enjoy this moment. And as soon as that's over, we start prepping for tomorrow, and we have a great opportunity that we've prepared for. And so we're just excited. And the team knows that we came into this weekend ready to take care of business. And so you can just see it in their faces that they're ready to do that.
Something that's become kind of an NCAA tradition at Stevens, we always close the press conference with talking about food. It's kind of what we kind of ended up with. What's the post-game meal, and then what's the pre-game meal tomorrow?
Oh, these guys.
So on the menu tonight we have a tray of baked ziti, a tray of Cobb Italian broccoli, some chicken franchise, sausage and peppers, garlic naans, and salad.
From
So
that
everyone
place.
will be ready. Everyone will be filled up. But
And then is it a big breakfast tomorrow? Is it just kind of everybody on their own?
I think everyone will go with what their usual routine breakfasts are before games. So